Hi, Marc Warnke here. If you're watching this video, it's likely because you have some questions about your babies. And if so, I'm going to answer those questions, but at the same time, remember, we have a full course available on PackGoats.com about how to raise a baby goat. We have how to milk a goat. We have a birthing course that's coming out very soon, so it's likely going to be available if you're watching this video, and everything else that you need to basically be a good goat owner. So I hope you find the following information helpful. Diarrhea is a symptom. It's also a symptom of stress, it's a symptom of coccidia, and it's symptoms of bacteria in the gut that are out of skew or just guts that aren't operating properly. Baby goats get diarrhea super easy. You can change from one brand of whole cow's milk to another and they can get diarrhea. So diarrhea is never anything to freak out about. Diarrhea is something to see if you can easily solve with a little kaopectate or a little Pepto Bismol for the first 2 days that diarrhea presents itself. You give 4 milliliters once a day for 2 days. If it doesn't resolve itself, then you know you have something else, because what that stuff does is go in and kind of soothes the intestinal tract, it coats it, it calms it down. It's inflammation of the intestine that often is creating that. So I like to just do the gentle approach first, see if I can solve it with a little Pepto Bismol or kaopectate. They also make specific for ruminants, antidiuretics. I just think it's easier to use that stuff and I have good luck with it. But then once those 2 days, 4 milliliters, we've done that, then I move instantly, and I advise everyone to do this, is just use sulfa. So sulfa is what, my little helper, sulfa is what I recommend you look at using. And sulfa is also known as SMZ. Any good goat owner should have a bottle of those. They're super cheap, they're super easy to get. You can order them on Amazon. I believe if you own fish tanks, I've heard that they'll sell those to you. If not, have your vet prescribe them to them. They're a really big white pill. Half of one I dose once a day in their bottle for 5 days in a row, and I literally have almost never had, in hundreds and hundreds of babies, that not solve diarrhea problems if the kaopectate or Pepto Bismol didn't already. And so I'll give 1 pill a day. Usually on the 3rd day the diarrhea goes away, and then you just want to finish the cycle. The reason we give SMZs is because there are 2 things that are likely causing that diarrhea. Either it's E. coli, so it's just, these guys are little dirt eaters. They're constantly eating dirt. So if they move into it, they're gonna get some poo in there, they're gonna get some E. coli in their gut and it doesn't settle well, or they're going to have coccidia. Coccidia is also very easily handled with some SMZ or sulfa. And again, it's so easy to dose. All you do is break one of those tablets in half, put it in their milk bottle, shake it up, it liquefies, they drink it down, and you're ready to go. Now, the only other thing that can come up that can make this difficult is when they stop eating. Eventually, if they got enough of a bellyache and diarrhea, their stomach's gonna hurt enough to where they're not gonna eat. That's when I only escalate to the drench. Usually a drench of kaopectate. If they're not eating, that means it's an advanced state. I will try 1 day of kaopectate or Pepto Bismol, see if I can settle their stomach, try to feed them again. Hunger does a lot. And then again, I'll start introducing, I'll scale up. So a non-eating diarrhea goat, I'm gonna introduce SMZs right away and Pepto Bismol in a combination to help them to solve that. So that's gonna be the diarrhea protocol. Other growers are gonna have other protocols. I don't have the only way. That's the way I use, and that's what I suggest here on our farm, and we've had a high level of success with it. Almost never an issue with that protocol.